สวัสดีค่ะทุกคน So today we are in our hotel. We are now in quarantine in Bangkok.
Yes, we are in our ASQ Hotel and we have to do a quarantine here. We just arrived from South Africa and we had to quarantine. ASQ stands for Alternative State Quarantine. Basically, it's not state or government quarantine, it's alternative. Basically, it just means we have to pay for it.
So we have to stay here for 15 days. So now we are on our 13.
13, yeah.
Yes,
13, wow.
we're almost there.
It's taken so long. Are you curious about how it looks here? Let's show you around a bit. So Teacher Im, what do we need to do every day? What is our schedule like?
The first thing that we do when we wake up in the morning is that we have to check our temperature. Alright, with this one. So we call it thermometer.
Thermometer.
Oh, thermometer. Alright.
You can see here on the thing, they say, please return the thermometer when check out. It's not the best English, but it's okay. We say thermometer.
Alright. So how do we use it? How do you measure this thing? Is it we put it in your...
We first have to turn it on,
Yes.
and then we need to place it somewhere. Where do you think we need to put it? In the ear, in the nose, in the mouth? Where do you think? Well, usually you can put it under your tongue, but the hotel told us to put it
Advice that to put it in...
under our armpit.
Yes. So when you hear this, it means you can read the temperature.
Yes.
Alright. And then we report that to the nurse that take care of us.
Yeah, we actually we have an app, and then every day we have to put the measurement in the app.
Yes.
And yes, so we have to report in degrees Celsius. Or we just say degrees.
Degrees, fine, right?
Yeah, so 36, 37 degrees, fine. If we have like 38 degrees, it will be maybe a fever. So we have to then go to the nurse.
Okay, so the second thing that we do every day is that we have to choose or select our menu. Food is the most important for me.
Yeah, we usually have 2 choices for breakfast, 2 choices for lunch, and 2 choices for dinner.
Okay. It's very, very variety, which we love.
Yeah. And then after we've chosen what to eat, what do we do then?
And then we just do a lot of things.
Then we usually start with our daily routine. On most days, I will exercise a little bit around the room. I like to get some work done. So usually on my laptop, I'm doing some research, I'm preparing some lesson. Other days, I like to maybe learn a course or do something more learning, instead of working.
So we are very lucky that in our room, we have a porch or it's like a balcony or space that we can hang out outside. So now I can chill by the pool. Very relaxing.
You like to play some games there or read a book or something like that?
Yes, I love playing games on my application and sometimes on the computer.
Then in the afternoon, we have to check our temperature again. in the evening, we like to relax. We sometimes enjoy watching a movie or a series on Netflix. And yeah, just take it easy.
So many people may ask if we are allowed to go outside of our room. The answer is yes, but after day 7.
Yes, we usually get tested on day 5 or 6 for COVID. And if the first test is negative, then you're allowed to go to like a more social area. But because we came from Africa, they told us, better to stay in your room.
Yes, true.
Well, since we are sharing our experience of being in quarantine, how about I ask Teacher Im? What is your best experience about being in quarantine?
Interesting. Best experience for me would be that I get to have time for myself. Go outside a lot, maybe a lot of thinking, but now I get to spend time learning something online, which is I always have excuse that I don't want to do it or I don't have time, but now I have 15 days of that. So I did learn a few courses online.
And you're doing a drawing course now.
Yes. I love it. I would love to share it to you guys one day.
I think you should share us your drawing after your course.
Yes.
That'd be very nice.
And how about your worst experience, Teacher Mark?
My worst experience with quarantine is definitely the COVID tests. Before coming to Thailand, foreigners need to have a COVID test. Thai people returning to Thailand don't necessarily need one, but we both got one. But here at the hotel, you have to get 2 tests every time. You have to get a nose and a throat test. A nose COVID test is called nasal.
Nasal swab.
Nasal swab.
Yeah.
A swab is like when you
Rub something. Oh, rub something. That's a good one.
Yeah, like swab.
Yeah.
To get for the test. So we have to do a nasal swab, and they also do a throat swab. And they take the cotton bud and they stick in your throat, and they go so deep. They like, and then they turn it, and it's like,
That sounds scary. But yes, we experienced that. I would say it's not that bad for me, but it's still like, every time before the taste, I always felt like nervous every time.
It's not terrible, but it's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's just
your
uncomfortable.
Eyes tear a bit and
good,
stuff like
good
that.
one.
We've had 3 tests now, so hopefully we can leave quarantine soon.
Yeah. So basically, I'm very COVID free because I've been taking COVID tests all the time. Now in my life 4 times already. So yeah, even I don't have the contact with any COVID people.
Yeah, you become a COVID test pro.
Yes, I'm a pro now. So the result that after the COVID test must be not detected or negative. So that means that you don't have COVID.
We've also had to complete a stress survey. They basically send us a questionnaire online and they ask us like, how are you feeling? Are you feeling stressed? Are you angry or something depressed, you know? And, I just want to talk about that. If you are someone who is used to staying in a room, working in a room, like we are quite comfortable living in a room, not going out that much, then quarantine will be fine for you. Tough, but fine. But some people are very active and they need to go out. And I think it might be a bit tough for those people. It might feel a bit like a prison here.
Yeah.
Because even for us, it feels a little bit like a prison, and we're used to it. Like we're used to being like working in a small space.
Yes. So actually, the form that they gave us is very important. They check our stress level, your mental health. If you are okay, do you feel like stressed about traveling or scared or anything? When being alone or during your travel time. Actually, like it's a very good checklist for the nurse or the doctor to see if you're okay.
So Teacher Im, any advice you can give somebody before they come?
I think maybe they should plan ahead in case, the internet here may be very slow. Different hotels, different
Experiences.
experience. Yeah.
Definitely.
So maybe download some movies that you like, download the music, or maybe if you want to study online courses, you can just maybe prepare that and then studying while you're here, reading would be help you, improve yourself and maybe download some like exercise, workout, videos, it helps a lot.
Definitely. Have a plan. Okay. So let's all do our part, meaning let's all work together and we will get rid of COVID one day. Until then.
Okay, so we will see you in the next video when we are out of the quarantine.
Yes, I can't wait. See you. Bye.